Konbawa! Hello! My name is Byxis, brand new EN-Vtuber debuting today. Boy! Please let me know if anything like the volume is too high or anything, and I will fix it. Oh, thank you very much. How do you say it? Bappy? Nice to meet you. So yeah, this is my first video. I'm pretty new to content creation and streaming in general. I have pretty much just kind of been self-teaching myself over the past few months. So I mean, it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty great. It's been a learning experience. I'm pretty happy with it. I really enjoy my model. I love it so much. I love the movement on it. So like, I'm gonna try and see if I can. Unfortunately, I can't take off the hat. That's the one thing I forgot. I totally forgot about the hat, but like, I love how much it can move around and stuff. So like, it's really floppy. And let's see. Oh yeah, it's Andrew, yeah, he did such. I love it. I love it so much. I think I believe the artist was Ichigo. Yeah. Hello. Got another person showing up here. Thank you. You know, I was just thinking kind of like to start things off and just kind of like show off the model a little bit. Let's see if I can kind of get like the full body view. So like my concept is I went with a wizard. But like not just any wizard. I was like, there's like 1,000 wizards out there. You got witches, warlocks, sorcerers. You got all of that out there. It's like, it's so hard to kind of get individuality. So I kind of just went with my concept is I am a crystal mage. I don't use magic like most do with books and wands and staffs. I use rocks. I use rocks. I'm more of a geologist in a way. Yeah. Even it's got a lot of movement. Like the cloak, I can kind of move the cloak around a lot, and some of the other things move with it. The one thing I was never sure on was the shoes. I was never sure on the shoes. I had to really rack my brain for a concept for this one, but it turned out pretty good. I like what they did there at Mozaic Heaven Atelier. They are definitely the service that I would trust, most definitely. Yes. Let's see, kind of see like the details. What tricks my mind is the cuffs always look different every time I look at them. Always looks so different. Like, I don't know, something with the color. It kind of like goes from like a silver to kind of a brass and gold kind of look. Which I think is pretty cool though. It's like I don't see the same thing every time I look at the model. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I never could decide on the buttons. I was like, you know what? Just make it blue. Just make it blue. I'll go with it. Yeah, can't really see it that well, but there's also like the pins in my pocket. I have a nice vest on. And one thing I didn't notice until like I got like really up close was like my eyebrows also go with my eyes. I got a good movement. I can't figure out blinking. Yeah, yeah. Dapper. Dapper is indeed the word I would go with. I like that word. It's pretty cool. I also got quite a few expressions. I can't. Some of them are a little hard for me. But I'm gonna try my best here. Let's see. I want to see if I can do the sad face. More like a deadpan look, though. I promise it's got like a sad face. I can do a very smug look though. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one. What else was it? I was like, I have like a very surprised look, and it also kind of goes into like a scared face. Very smug, yes, very. It's got like different levels to it. I love it. It's like I can do like teeth, I can do like somewhat open mouth, and it like really kind of like changes the look of the eyes. I can't control the eyes very well, but that like my eye size, it's not the great for tracking. But it does pick it up, so I like that. I love the hair. Like I said, my one regret was I didn't get the hat to be able to come off, but the hair, I love the hair because like I actually do have long hair, and so when I do move around like this, it feels like I'm actually in sync with myself, you know. I feel perfectly in sync. Yeah, and okay, there's a bit of a secret one you can't really tell unless you really stare at me, but like I wanted to see if you can pick it out. I can move the eyebrows a little bit. Not too much though. It's pretty small movement. Pretty small. Oh, thank you. Let's see. What did you say there? Okay. It's overextending the chat box. I might have to make that bigger. Thank you though. I appreciate the compliment. I love it too. It's pretty great. I'm pretty happy with the final product. I would wholesomely recommend anyone to go who's like not sure about their model or their process to go over to Mosaic, because like I've technically had this concept in my mind for a long time. Like whenever I play games, this is the character design I go with for any character I ever play. I always go with this design. And so like it's been in my mind for years, but like I can't draw or anything. I don't have like any cool special talents to pull off like a reference picture. So like I had to go hunting. I had to hunt things down to be able to kind of get this concept going. But overall, I'm glad I put my trust in it. I really am. I'm super happy. You know, though, moving on a little bit though, you know, I'd probably tell y'all I'm not big into VTuber lore, but I thought I would do like an introduction-ish type thing, kind of establish a basis, if you will. I am from another world. I call that world Moss. It's a very fantasy-like world that isn't too much unlike ours. It like science and magic kind of go hand in hand, but I kind of outgrew the adventures there. Like nothing really excited me anymore. And then I heard tales of other lands far away, and I found a portal. Needless to say, I broke it on the way through, and I don't have a way back. So I'm kind of stuck here for a while. And I hope to be here for a while. I really enjoy this world. I enjoy everything about it. Even though I am like from a fantasy world, like computers fascinate me so much. that's a recent skill I've acquired. I work with computers, and so it kind of led me here today. The biggest thing that stood out to me was entertainment. When I got here, I really took a little shine towards anime, manga, and light novels, and I guess you could say it wasn't until like I heard about VTubing, you know. My rabbit hole began with that dog, and we all know the dog I'm talking about, and I'm pretty sure we can all guess what stream I saw. I am indeed referencing the Doog. That was my gateway experience. Yes, they really are wild if you sit down and with them. I have to like sit down sometimes for hours a day just to kind of like get some places with them. But I've learned a lot over the years. I technically built my own, but it was a lot of work. The only problem with it is the fans. The fans are a unique concept. Because they were custom. Like that part was custom. I can't even touch them without breaking them. But I am happy with my computer as it is now. I want to one day do a stream where I take it apart for maintenance and kind of make like an educational video out of it, per se, for other viewers out there. Oh, hey William, I'm sorry I didn't see you there. Hey buddy, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could make it. Let's see. We talked a little bit about lore and kind of like my inspiration. Let's see okay, so what I plan to mostly do for my content, like I am deeply in love with the fantasy genre. Obviously, I am a very skill-based player, I guess. I'm always seeking that next big challenge, per se, and that really, I'd say like with Dark Souls and stuff, I want to do more like Dark Souls and Monster Hunter type things going forward. Welcome to Earth, Byxis. yes, thank you. So that's particularly what I plan on doing. I do want to kind of step out of the box a little bit, though, and you know, let's see, where. Okay, if we're gonna continue talking, I'm gonna move this on just a little bit. I'm gonna transition this, per se, but I'm gonna shrink myself down here. Where is it? I did put something together. It wasn't just a chatting screen, I swear. Wasn't just chatting. I did have something planned and I almost forgot about it. I put a lot of work into it last night. Small Byxis. Yes, small. I can shrink if I need to. Let's see. Where did I put it? And I'm gonna yeet it. Hope it doesn't break. Aha! It didn't break. I'm proud. It did not break. I didn't really have much faith there in myself. Oh, the chat's a little smaller though. I'll work on that going forward. I will probably doing something to the font size and the way it displays. But I didn't just take away the chat box to move the chat. No, there actually is something here. Let me get this book off my shelf. Grab where put it. Been up all night writing this. Aha! There it is. So, going back a little bit, yes, my name is Byxis. I'm surprised a lot of people have come across. They do say it right. It can get lost in translation a little bit. My name is derived from a constellation, actually. My constellation is Byxis, the compass, or the navigation constellation. And I am age 24. I am a little bit older from adventuring and going out in the world. Let's see, my birthday is coming up soon. I don't really know what I want to do for it yet. I might not do much, to be honest. If anything, what I will probably do is I want to do an endurance stream soon. I want to test my limits, per se, of how far I can kind of go and be, but like not too far though. I don't want to like wear myself out and then not be able to do anything, you know. So I was thinking I would do some type of, oh yes, we are definitely partying. So yeah, it will be a very like long day type thing I'm planning, hopefully. I am hoping to pull that off. So yes, it will be an endurance stream, and I will probably work that into my schedule. I'll probably think ahead. I'm probably going to be the type that thinks ahead on the schedule and kind of like pre-makes it, but will like alter it as I go. But like not too much though. I don't want to be unreliable in terms of like when I'm available, per se. I am 5'8". I definitely did not use your fancy internet to translate these measurements. I did it in my head. I promise. Yep. I'm smart. And as you can see, yes, I am a crystal mage. That is the type of wizard I am. Do not expect me to wave a wand around. I am quite useless. My Twitter now, my Twitter is a little different because, so it is at Byxis. Now it is different because of the M here. I technically have a moniker to my name. I used to call myself Master Byxis. That used to be my full name, but I don't really have a last name. I just go by Byxis. We don't really do much last names where I'm from. We just kind of like know each other by like the one name, and like that's how you make your name for yourself, the one name you're given. But that was my moniker, and it's one that I use online a lot, especially so like if you ever see online a Master Byxis, it is yours truly. I'm one of a kind in that regard. I went on ahead. I did think of the tags. I have begun using the first one for the live tag. If anyone looks at my Twitter, you will see that any stream announcements or any kind of updates or notifications on like when a stream is going to go down, I will usually pair it to some other timelines for visibility and then add it in mine. So then hopefully this one catches on, and this is where people will normally check. And I had a bit of fun with the art tag. I like this one a lot. I had a lot of fun with the art tag. I was like, because like I still like old games, and I was like old, retro, pixel, 8-bit. You know, that was my thought process. It kind of went from there and kind of wound down. I was like, what goes good with my name? And I was like, you know what, pixel art. Play on the word of pixel, which in a sense kind of plays off the constellation name as well. So let's see. That would be my art tag. So like if I don't mind what anyone tags to it. Like if you tag me or just like want me to see like a meme or something, like either tag me by my Twitter, or you can just put it over there and I will see it most definitely. I'm pretty much looking at my phone 24/7. I've been trying to figure out this communication device of y'all's. And My mark is a red diamond. I was upset. I wanted a red, blue, and green diamond kind of paired together. I thought that would give it more originality. But unfortunately, the red was all that was available. But who knows? Maybe I can find a way to break it at some point. Maybe get different colors. I don't know. Oh, you can kind of see it. Like, if I take a drink, you can kind of see it. I thought that was funny. I discovered this by accident one day when I was like playing around with stuff. It's like, yeah. But you can kind of call me out for that if I'm sneaking snacks. Very easy to see. Let's see. Moving on. I wanted to go over some of like my likes and dislikes. Now, I could really go on a long time about it, but at the end of the day, I really enjoy reading, and I do have a bit of like my own personal library. You'll probably see like a lot of my stuff will be kind of like library themed, like this room that we're in right now. It's just kind of like a side parlor in my library. The main hallway was, as you could see earlier, yes, apple juice. I have to be careful though. I don't drink too much. I get sick. Which, it's like, I'll buy apple juice and it'll be like deceptively larger than I originally think, and I'll drink it all, and then I'll be like, oh no, I can't go out like this. Not buy apple juice, not buy what I love. Yeah, I do indeed love apple juice. It is my preferred drink, especially if I'm like out just like eating lunch. I do a lot of reading, like novels, manga. I do mostly like fantasy books, like possibly the one I recently read. I read the Septimus Heap series of Magic, and I read the Inheritance Cycle of Aragon, and I have at one point read Harry Potter books. That was many years ago. I mostly read light novel and manga now. I don't have as much time as I used to for it, but I'm hoping to eventually change that. Hi, Reggie. Hey, buddy. How's it going? You're just in time. We haven't done too much. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming. So yes, just light novels and manga. I do stay in the fantasy category, but I mostly enjoy some of them that have like drama. My favorite one, kind of like a niche pick, was Not Lives. You won't really see anyone mentioning this one, but it is a 10-volume short manga series, and it is amazing. It's kind of like a SAO, but like you're still in the real world. I think what was that one show called, like Wixo, kind of like Wixos, I think. I remember watching an old show kind of like with that title. Video games, like I said, I mostly play like skill-based video games, so like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, pretty much anything in the Soulsborne genre. I do have a soft spot though for like platformers, especially 2D platformers. 2D platformers have wormed their way into my heart in the form of I believe it was called what was it? It'll come back to me. I eventually want to play something like Hollow Knight. I heard that one was pretty hard, for a 2D platformer. I want to play that one. I do play regular RPGs, some Final Fantasy games. I unfortunately have the hot take of people in that genre, as I play Final Fantasy 13. I recognize now that the action isn't as good in the first game, but the third game is the one that I sink the most time into, because people are like, but it just has a countdown timer. I'm like, then how do I have 300 hours into my first story clear? Which is pretty easy if you know how to abuse the time stop. but I do play some shooters. I play Apex recently. I recently fell in love with Apex. Apex is it's been a bit of a rabbit hole. For like the past 2 months since I picked it up, I've just been like teaching myself everything in the game, watching videos, guides, things like that, watching the pros. I've gotten, I wouldn't say I'm good, I'd say I'm decent. I do on occasion pop off in some games. Let's see. Kind of building off the video games, I like puzzles, not so much as like puzzle-based games, but games that are RPGs with puzzles built in. Oh, thank you, Bappy. It's all right though. I'm just glad people came out to see it. Let's see. I mostly do. I do a lot of lurking myself in chats and other videos. I feel that, but but yeah, like building off of like puzzles in video games, I play some RPGs like with puzzle elements, like Darksiders, which also, in Darksiders 3, they kind of like paid homage to Dark Souls in a sense. There's a lot of Dark Souls references in it, and I do eventually. I'm hoping by maybe November to be doing some videos over that, and so I can share that love with other people. My dislikes, I dislike heights. If you ever catch my stream and if I'm jumping off something, I will be having my eyes closed, because I am the type of person who's sitting in a chair and still freaking out because I jump 50 feet, especially Apex. Like I jump a high place in Apex, and I'm just like, ugh. Oh my goodness, no, please no. I dislike bugs. I try to keep my place clean so it doesn't attract them. No, I don't think anyone likes bugs, but like I just really hate them. I dislike waking up. I enjoy my sleep time now. Now I've learned that I should get 8 hours a day to kind of like maintain my health. See, my hobbies are, I do a lot of computer stuff. I do kind of like have a job in this world where I work with them. I wouldn't say I'm the greatest. I can offer advice though in regards to them and help fix small minor problems. Hardware though, like I most of the time I probably will come to the conclusion just replace the part. It's a lot less hassle depending on what it is. I do a lot of collecting. I collect books, and mostly in this regards, I do a lot of collecting of books and some material objects, some figures, like things I like from certain shows, stuff. Like I don't buy them just because like I overly enjoy them. It's more like for the motivational factor. I look at them and I kind of think, dang, I worked hard for that. And I have to continue working hard to be able to have things like this. Let's see. And so like that's how I feel towards things like that. But mostly my books is mostly for collecting. It has been so hard to keep myself from buying a Kindle though, because it's like in my mind, my favorite series, which I will talk about in a second. I have collected like everything: light novel, manga, movie, TV show, everything. And I'm like, but I don't have the digitals. That's the dangerous line of thinking there. That's the one thing I really spend money. I do have a hobby with Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not as pronounced as it has been. I don't really get online with it as much. I do want to eventually go back to it. Kendall Oasis? Is that like a new one? I'll have to look that up. But no, the Yu-Gi-Oh! I do want to kind of like maybe do. I was thinking like I don't do physical cards that often anymore. I was like, maybe one day we could do like a live unpacking. Maybe even rope someone else into it and then doing like a Skype duel or something. I think that would be pretty fun. Do something like that. But yeah, that is my those are my favorite things, and with a few of the things that I dislike. So moving on. Kind of going to go back into the likes here. I'm going to kind of build up the collecting thing. And I love this animation. It's like, I couldn't get it perfect. As you can see, it's off-centered, but it still fits the vibe of like the book. So my favorite games, as I said, are mostly skill-based. I heavily enjoyed the Soulsborne series, especially the new one, Elden Ring. That one will actually be a video coming up pretty soon on Monday. I will be doing the schedule after this, and that will be on it for Monday. And we'll probably do one more gameplay of it in the week, like following Monday, but like we'll branch off of into like some other things that kind of start some different arcs. And so Darksiders is also on here. Darksiders is a little underrated. I don't think a lot of people really appreciate it. It's a game series that tries to cater to different genres without really making you feel like you miss out on the story. Because like you can play any of the games, and even though each of the games has a different plot and story, they all tie into the end with the same kind of like ties back to the first game thing. So like you could play the first game and possibly even play like the last game of the series and have context for what's going on. Which I love this series. It does a lot of good to cater to like different people with different play styles. And with Darksiders, they with Darksiders 3, they kind of went off script. Yukio, nice. you know what, Retchy, maybe we could do something like that at some point. But yeah, Darksiders 3, they took away the map. That was the most interesting thing. And they embraced the concept of, it's like most games will be like, if you look off in the distance, you'll see a mountain. Go there. This game is the truest definition of that, with no lies whatsoever from studios, I swear. Personally experiencing it, it's the greatest. You can literally look off in the distance and be like, I'm a go there right now. Like, nothing in my way, just go there. I do have some kind of like smaller niche picks. Sly Cooper, that was my childhood game. I really enjoyed the Sly Cooper series. That will actually be the one that I plan on doing an eventual endurance stream of. Except it'll be the first game though, because they doubled the hours in the second and third game. So it's like almost nigh impossible to kind of speed run it, because it's like I'm a perfectionist. When I speed run Sly Cooper, I do so with the intent of doing 100% minus the actual speedrun trials. So it literally only takes me about 8 hours. So I think that would be a really cool way of kind of testing my limits. Apex Legends, coming back here. I have been playing a lot of Apex Legends. I will hopefully find a way to work, and right now I'm planning 3 days a week, with the occasional 4th at the moment. I think after a month, I will kind of like, once I pick up speed, I will add in those extra days, and those will be the Apex days. That's when I'll start adding in Apex regularly. And that way we can climb the ranks together. And if anyone wants to join in, they can join in. One thing I want to kind of go back to is RuneScape. I have a lot of fond memories in the game. A lot of my adventures early on in video games were through RuneScape. And they just announced Fresh Start Worlds. They made it to where there's some servers you can literally just reset your character, and the economy is reset, which means we can now hyperinflate the Grand Exchange all over again like in the past. Oh, maybe we can actually afford party hats before they go up to like 13 million gold. I remember logging back in. Someone had actually like hacked my account and gotten rid of a lot of my seasonal stuff, but they didn't get my composite bow. Composite bows are now like $500,000 gold coins. I can buy so many things off that. But then again, everything else is inflated. But and it's like suspiciously inflated. It's like it'll be 20,000 gold, but it's really 70,000 gold. It goes up so much now. And if I like now, in order to do certain skills, you either have to go do it yourself, or you have to just pay for your levels. You have to pay for your levels, and I don't want to do that. I want to earn them. I don't really like paying for them as much. I like to try and be self-sufficient in MMOs like that. Anime. I'll be honest. I could write this list forever. Anime can go on forever in my opinion on the ones that I like. So I tried my best to pick out the ones that like really stood out over time to me. I wouldn't be an anime fan today without Danmachi, or as it's known by its little gag title, Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Don't get me wrong, please don't judge me. It really is a great series. Yeah, no, that was I fell in love with it in season 1. Season 1 had so many things. It had like 3 hype points before the final episode, and it like you would go like a normal episode, build up hype, then like an impactful event, and it was so well paced in the first season. Unfortunately, they did have to sacrifice the quality of later seasons in order to kind of build up for the later ones. Season 3 was like where they started getting book accurate, and then season 4 is like the closest I've seen them to book accuracy, because the anime does not do the books justice at all. And this is the series where I actually own the light novels, the manga, the spin-offs, and a lot of the short novels and the movies and the shows. This is my collection series. This is the one that I keep up with. The next one being No Game No Life. Free my man Kamiya. Kamiya did nothing wrong. He made a great series. Let him have his season 2. Yeah, no, it kind of sucks what happened there. I probably watched that movie No Game No Life 0 probably 32 times. Danmachi I've actually lost count of. I love it so much. I love how the author in both of them can like juggle so many characters. They do it so well. And in No Game No Life, they really keep you on the edge of your seat. Sword Art Online was another gateway of mine. I'm not gonna lie, I was like SAO fanboy first. I was like over the top with it, like a little too much. I have dialed it back since then. I used to be able to just listen to the audio and play the scene in my head while I was at work. I was like, I had to take a step back. I had to quit anime for a while after that. I was like, this is getting unhealthy. Probably one of the more impactful ones, like theme-wise and overall art and animation, was Effendy. It's a bit of a darker series. You kind of have to have a bit of a stomach for gore if you watch it. It gets pretty violent out the bat, and then it like dials down for like an episode, and then goes right back to an 11. But overall, the series is great. The art and animation is awesome. I love Lucy. Lucy is she does not care who you are. She will fight you. She will fight you any day of the week. Champion Joe. I'm not a sports anime person. I really not. I think it's but like with Champion Joe, they one thing I like is it focuses more on the spirit of boxing while still having good fights. And I didn't get to watch the season 1. I watched the season 2 where he fought the guy from Brazil. I really liked watching his character grow over time and have to deal with like actual like real life consequences of the sport and such. They eventually remade it into Megalobox. Now, from what I know about season 1 of Megalobox versus Champion Joe, it's kind of similar. It's not the same, but it's kind of similar in the story and concept, except for one character getting like kicked off the roster. I need to finish season 2. I want to eventually finish season 2. Season 2 felt kind of out of place for me. I like the story still and the difficulties Joe has had to face, but overall it just has not spoken to me as much as the first season. And this next one is a guilty pleasure. I love tanks. I'm gonna make that real clear real quick. I love tanks. Specifically, I love German tanks. Like if tanks looked like tanks, like this is the tank that I would pick to be like the look for tanks. They're so cool to me. And I played a lot of World of Tanks, and I fell in love with the Panzer-Offs 3J and the Panzer IV-Offs H variant. I love tanks, and so what better way to combine tanks and anime than cute anime girls riding in tanks and having over the top drift battles. Like drifting tanks and shooting each other. It's great. It's a great turn your brain off type thing. But like if you're a history buff and if you like really know how to spot out your references, I unfortunately am not as big of a history buff as I used to be, but you can like a lot of the characters' names, birth dates, things like that, things that they quote and say are actually based off real historical events, battles, and dates and stuff like that. It's great. It's very historical and learning. And now Spice and Wolf. I love Spice and Wolf not just because it tricks you into learning economy, but I love the slice of life interaction. It feels very real to me, and I love Hollow the Wise Wolf. He has the best tale of all the wolf girls out there, especially if you let her have apples. Yeah, no, yeah, Hollow. I love Hollow. I want to go back to reading the books. That was going to be my second collection series. Actually, I was going to collect a lot of the light novels and manga and side stories and stuff. But unfortunately, I got into this series way late and they had already had like 22 novels. And I was like, just don't have the money. Like, I really need to figure out how to do this thing y'all call overtime and find some good work-life balance so I can afford the things that I love in this world. Yeah, no. Those are my top games in anime. I probably went on a little bit longer than I should have with it. And so we're going to move on to the final thing. Now, I want to kind of talk about some future goals for the channel. But first, I just want to give special thanks to Mozaic Heaven Atelier and Ichigo, and I did not forget his name. No. I swear I didn't. Effendy, Andrew Effendy. Yes, I have those two. I have them credited down below as well in the description. I didn't know how they felt about like maybe their icons being used, so I went with Mosaic here on this one. So just special thanks to Mosaic here for my model for play, and I'm glad that I got to place my faith and trust in y'all. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are a really great studio. I really hope to be able to commission from y'all again. Moving on, a lot of today's animations, graphics works, starting screens, BRB, and ending screens, all of the graphics here used today in this video has been done by Dan at dvstworks. Dan is a great person to work with. I kind of came up to him kind of last minute when he was like filling up his commissions queue, and I was like, listen, I don't know what I'm doing. This is my first time. I don't know what I'm doing. And like, I was freaking out. Because he was like, hey buddy, are you there? And I was like, I'll be honest, man, I don't know what I'm doing. This is my first time. And he walked me through it. Walked me through like the whole process of like what graphics artists do, and the things that he could do for me. We went over the bundles and the prices. They really really walked me through it, and I'm happy with everything here. The only thing that wasn't done here today, the custom thing that I did, was the presentation and this book here. This book, I didn't make it myself. It's a free to use asset that I whittled down and reshaped in some editing, and then I added in the presentation effects. But everything else is Danny Boy here, and I definitely recommend go get some work from him over there. Let's see. The future goals for the channel, it's kind of minor. My biggest goal for this year, by the time next year rolls around, next New Year's Eve, after this one, I want to have unlocked the channel perks. I want to bring membership streams and emotes and things like that to my viewers and people who interact with the channel on a daily basis. I really want to do a collaboration though. I want to know how collabs work. I don't know how they work. I want to know, like, how do you do a collab? Like, how do you get two moving models on the same screen? Or how do you do like a light up talking PNG? That's the thing I really want to work with. I really want to focus on doing this. Hopefully by January, hopefully we'll be able to kind of work that out. The third and the fourth thing are kind of like my personal stuff. I have taken a little bit of Japanese for the past few months. It's very rudimentary though. I can only really kind of like say hello and introduce myself, like konnichiwa, hajimemashite, boku wa Byxis. I forgot the final part. So I need to go back to studying. I want to do a way I want to work this in. I want to go back. I want to do a stream in which I play a game in Japanese, and I want to be able to kind of like just speak it, just read it. That's my goal by the end of the year. So hopefully I'll keep my word and keep myself with it. The fourth one is just overall improving my skills. If you do go onto my channel, the early stuff I put up wasn't the best audio wise, thumbnail wise, and so on. I really want to work on my skills with the channel and the way I present it. Even the thumbnail for this video here, I'm not the happiest with, but I am proud that it was me that made it. I do use Photoshop and stuff, and I just want to be able to hone my skills going forward and improving the quality of all that, as well as just getting overly used to like presenting and streaming games. We do have a game after this. This is the final page of my personal book here. And I do have a game kind of set up for the last few minutes. It'll be a bit of a surprise. It's kind of a throwback. Yeah, no, I want to work on improving myself and working with other people and my socializing, because I'm quite introverted. I don't really speak to people. I'm more of like a lone wolf type thing. Some people may say that I'm not the introvert I say I am, but like I've slowly been in fear this whole time. No, we're gonna take just a small 2-minute break here for a second. I'm gonna throw up another scene real quick, and that way y'all can kind of see some of the other stuff that Dan is here cooked up, and I will get the next thing ready. Alrighty, we're bringing back an old one today, folks. From the good old days of physics games and cool math, from our favorite parts of our childhood, I have found and dug up the legacy collection of Crush the Castle. I didn't really want to start anything big today, you know. I wanted to kind of like be a small party, a small celebration, just kind of like a little fling per se. And this is what I have come up with here. I really enjoy this game. I'm so glad that they ported it over to Steam. You can get this for $10, the whole thing, the whole pack. Oh yeah. But without further ado, it is trebuchet time. We're gonna kind of start with the first one. We'll try to do a little bit of each one, maybe work our way up. I don't really know how it saves progress or anything, but even if it resets, it's even more fun for later. Yeah. So let's go. Crush the Castle one. I love the whole puppet theater type thing, you know, that they got going on. So let's go. Let's see. Crush the Castle. What do we got? The players pack or the main game? The classic that took the world of web games by storm. Let's see. I don't really know what I think the players pack was kind of like a custom mode. Like you could make them yourself and stuff. So we're just gonna go with the main game. Siege Master. These dark times require swift action on your part. If our kingdom is to survive, it is in our interest to crush any resistance. I order thee to lay siege to castles in the realm and do away with their owners. Sign the king. And he's even got a royal seal. Oh my gosh, we must go forth. We must go forth and conquer. Let's see. Oh my goodness. What puny defenses they have laid before us. Let's see. How shall we deal with this? Oh yeah. It's a small rock. I do not have the power I must wield as a siege master. Alright, let's see. We have 4 shots left. We must make these count. I'm gonna go kind of low. I'm gonna hope it kind of goes low. Nope, it went for the rock. The rock is a little too strong for us. Let's see. I'm gonna go a little bit higher, hopefully. No, it fell a little short. Let's see. Hopefully we can topple the main tower. No. Aha. We may lose. We may lose, but I'm sure if we beseech the king, he will give us more ammunition per se. So yes, we have undoubtedly failed. So let's see. Retry. Can we retry? Yes. Let's see. No. Almost. We almost impaled that one guy. I'm gonna try and go high again. Trying to destabilize the foundation. It is not working, however. I need to go higher. I am unfortunately a bad shot. It has been many years. Aha! It has toppled. But the king is safe. We must not allow the enemy king to be safe. Or they will just return to mock us later. There, a perfect shot. Now we just have to deal with the bottom. Let's go, crumble! Yes! The last guy never stood a chance. He was to be the vanguard, but instead he held his team back. We shall continue forth. Oh, I did not get to see the castle. Will it let me see the castle? Nope, I full screened it. Bad. Let's see. I'm gonna hit retry. Okay, now I have the view. I know the game plan. I'm going to knock out the leg. Yes. Can we get it a one shot? Yes. The odds were in our favor this time around. They put all their defenses into the first castle. This one may be a little bit harder, but I think we can pull through with 5 shots. Yes, we can do this. I'm gonna go a little high. Yes, it gets it. Will it destabilize the foundation and get the last one? No, it will not. But do not worry, for this last one should end it. Huzzah! I think we can continue on for a little bit longer at this pace that we're going. Maybe we will be rewarded for our victorious battles. Yes, we have been rewarded by the king, and the king has given us more things to smash with. Let's see. Can we get them all? It packs a little bit more punch because it's clumped more closely together. Mission success. In one go. I had faith we could do this in one go, but that last little part had me worried. It is a shame I do not have my spells with me. If they would allow me to use my magic, I could surely one-shot every single one of these structures. Alrighty, let's see. Can we get them with fall damage if we knock out the base? No, there wasn't enough power in the shot. Alright, this one has a little bit more oomph, but it does not destabilize it. I'm gonna go a little bit higher. Maybe we can topple it from above. No. Man, they really thought this one out a little bit. Going a little high? A little high now? No, will it topple it? No? Can we? If we keep the pressure up? Oh, we may? Yes, indeed! Continue on. At Castle 6. And then maybe we'll try out some of the other modes. Oh, this one. I remember this one fondly. Yeah, yes, this one was always a pain. There we go. Just give it one more oomph. One more. Surely no. This one was always a pain back in the day. Always had to chop all that one inner piece. Aha! Luck was on our side. Oh, that's right. I wanted to try something else. Maybe we'll get something new, though. Oh, ha! A medium stone. I don't know. I like the triple shot more. But we'll try it out. This one impacts the bricks a little bit more. I'm not really placing my shots too well. Maybe if I go up higher? Aha, yes. It was leaning a little bit, so I was able to push it. Ha. Alright, I'm gonna go back a little bit. I do want to kind of try out some of the other ones. So let's see, how do I go back? Here we go. Crush the Castle 2. We're not gonna do the players pack though. Let's see, new game. The destruction and capture of Arcturia did little to satisfy the Redvonian king, and it was not long before he needed more castles to crush. At our pace we were going, yes, we were definitely going to need more castles to crush. Maybe that is why they took to building them themselves in a creative mode, simply to satisfy their destructive urges. It was not long before you needed more castles to crush. Rumor has it that King Bloodius, rival ruler of distant lands, had mustered his fiefdoms and established new and even sturdier castles. Sturdier castles, which means more firepower to bring them down. Let's see. In a cluster of islands known as Crushtania, these castles were rumored to be so strong that they could not survive even the worst Redvonian attacks. Ooh, but I am not a Redvonian. I am a mage. The king has sent you his trusty siege master and Hallgrim, his finest mason, to assemble the greatest minds in the land to destroy Bloodius's empire. Let's go forth. Oh no, wait, there's more. The first to find was Corwin, a devilish engineer who is rumored to have captured the power of the mysterious black powder of the East. The second, Mauril the Great, was a hermit wizard said to harness the power of the elements. I am not a hermit. Do not get that. Do not. I have a house, okay? I actually live in places. I definitely didn't just take up residence in a random library on the side of the road. Only with these great minds shall Bloodius' empire lay in ruins. Go forth, crush the castles of Bloodius, and with them its people. Ooh. Let's see. He's given us stuff. Skills are of great use. Let's see, so we're gonna pair up with the Mason first. Alrighty. Ooh, everything's a little bit more textured. Oh, wood log. We're gonna shoot a wood log. You know what? Timber to the castle, but not to our ammo. And we get a gold medal. What else can we do here? Oh, I did not see the. Okay, I see what we have to do. Catapult. A people pult. You have won a gold medal. Aye, but of course I should only be awarded a gold medal for my services. Ooh, we have more logs to shoot. The 3 wooden logs, a fine invention indeed, Hallgrim. Let's see. It's very offensive. I kind of shot it at an awkward angle, though. Alright. Can we one-shot this? Maybe, yes, indeed. They were each made of a different material. Metal may yet be quite the trouble later on. A stone. We're finally to the Stone Age. Let's see. Does it do much? Yes. Yes. We definitely did some damage there. It was a little doubtful though, considering our previous experience with stone. Let's see, what can we do here? Alright. Will it go all the way down? This poor noble who now lays in his grave. We have almost cleared out the Betsonian Islands. Maybe they will let us use my magic soon. 3 stones. More stones. Can't argue with that, sir. Woohoo! Oh wait, who lived? Who lived? Excuse me, but who? You. No. No, 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 no. There cannot be survivors. Definitely not so. And I did not do it in 1 shot, but in 3. 3 shots, 3 stones. Let's see. Can we get this one in 1 shot? I love that sound effect. I see it so often. It's always a pleasure to see it. Oh my goodness. An iron shell will obliterate everything in its path. I do indeed hope so, sir. Okay, I totally we did not see that. That was the test shot. We must. Oh, we did not. None of you saw that either. No, no. Aha! It got him through the shock damage alone. Oh, see, they just barely touch things and they go kaboom. But the knight is alive. That is a trouble. We cannot let the knights be alive. No, sir. He did not go down easy. I saw the delay. We don't have a triple yet. I'm surprised they did not give us a triple. I do want to try and do this in 1 shot. Aha! Wait, what? Excuse me? No. No, 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 no. You know what? No more Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't explode when they ran into each other. I want to get to the magic. 3 iron shells? Sir, you give me so much joy. Imagine if they had taken them all down and not even like actually fired a shot per se. Okay, did I shake it enough? Did I cause enough damage? No, sir. No, I did not. I need to get it kind of square and even. Will that topple it? Yeah. I can do this in one shot. I know I can. Ah! Huzzah! I believed I could do it. Alright, just a few more. Oh, barrels? Do I spy barrels? My gamer senses are tingling. Do they do what I think they do? If they don't, I will be disappointed. Excuse me? I feel robbed. No, I can do it. I'm being flustered. Can't get flustered. Have to remain calm. I'm determined. I need to hit it square. There we go. Like that. Yes, indeed. Oh, do not tell me. No. Excuse me, ladies. I'm sorry, but I need you to go. I'll take the loss on that one, to be honest. Let's see, this one has to be one shot, so it has to be perfect. What? Hold on, it hit him. It hit him and it did not kill him? What is this king made of? Does he wear invisible armor? What? No. I refuse to be outdone. Let's see. Huzzah. I will take that. I will take that. Foreman the engineer. Seemingly deafened by his explosive devices, the king has requested your aid, the siege master abruptly ordered. Let's see. What shall we get for this one? Explosives, finally! Something worthy. Huzzah! Wait, what? Excuse me? You dare deny such perfect a shot? I feel like I'm being insulted here. You know what? It's fine, though. Nope, it is not fine. Definitely not fine. But you know what? I'm thinking anymore with you. You know what? You know what? This is how I feel. I do want to keep going. Maybe a little bit more would not hurt. But you know, the other mode, I did not get to see the other mode yet. I want to go back. Crush the Castle Adventure. Slot one. Yeah, get rid of that. I'm not gonna lie. I did check. I have not played this one. This one's new for me. The Royal Castle. What's wrong, me lord? Lady Catapult says I'm too weak. What? No. Say it ain't so. To the trebuchet. I'll never impress Lady Catapult if she thinks I'm weak. Crush the castle. I feel you, sir. Oh, whoa, what physics are these? This is different. Oh yeah, this is definitely a different breed. Trying to get used to it. There we go. But like, how is he alive though? Normally they go splat, and that would be it. There we go. He went splat that time. Continue. Is a hard woman to please. Yes, look at this land. Does she dare intend for us to conquer all of it? Not that I am against it. I would love to topple as many castles as possible. Yes, we must find as many castles as possible to crush. They built a wall? Sir, we have a trebuchet. We cannot be intimidated by such a lowly structure in our path. Take that! Did the... Oh, don't crush the chicken! Oh, okay. I did something right. I was going for absolute carnage, but I did something right. Explosives? Explosives? I wonder if I get a challenge. He didn't have a permit. You don't have a fire. Only one should have the fireworks salesman. Watermill accident. Is this how we're covering this up? We're just calling this an accident. Let's see. What is in store for us? Don't kill the village idiot. He is indeed an idiot, but an entertaining fellow. We will try to spare you, sir. Does it set off the bombs? Oop. Oh, 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 oh. The village idiot survived. You may continue to entertain people in the ruins of the accident, sir. Maybe that's why it's called an accident. It's because he is our fall guy. Got you something. Did you get me a present? Burn the kitchen. Use only one fire. A fireball. I have a fireball? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, they are roasting alive. Is it wrong? I want to use more fireballs though. I want more. Lift with your legs. Let's see. Do I have to use fireballs? How will the fire spread? Oh, oh, okay. We took out the support foundation. Wait, how are you alive? Precision. Must be precise. I love how I'm being scored for my wanton destruction. Clean out the bunker and only use one fire. Let's see. How shall I do that? Whoops. I didn't waste a fireball. What are you talking about? Fireball's a cantrip. I can cast this all day. Oh. I see how it is. Okay. I see how it is. Okay, you know what? Just... I thought I could be smooth. Let's see. Will it work? Oh. 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 Yeah. They thought they were safe. I wonder if this is the last one of this region. Let's see. Skewer the soldier. I suspect I must use fireballs again. It's like a mallet. I did not skewer him though. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. I indeed see the what is going on here. Poor guy. We are doing great. I know she's a hard woman to play. I see the map. I know what she wants. She wants us to conquer this land. I mean, I'm not against it. Parts. There are parts now? The workshop. Let's check out the workshop first, and then I believe that will be all for now. Is that it? That's it. One more, just to figure out what it is. The Lizard Fort. Lizardmen. So now we are poaching. Okay, I suck. Aha! Only one bomb? I want the playback real quick. No, I'm not a sore loser. There we go. I am now satisfied. I could have gotten more points though. I could have gotten 214,000 and I know it's... I think that will be all for now. I would love to keep going though. So we will slowly back our way out. It has been a pleasure. This debut has gone really great. I've had a wonderful time. I want to put us back on one of the other screens now. We will go back. Scratchy, I'm sorry. I did not see your statement. But thank you for coming by. But yes, this has been really fun for a first time streaming. I'm not quite used to this yet. However, I hope that as time goes on, I get a little bit better at it. I hope to eventually acquire more people to come and stop by and kind of see how things are going. I am still working on the schedule at the moment. So for now, I will leave us with our closing statements on Monday. I don't think it will be 6 p.m. It'll probably be the same time as this one, 7 p.m. We will be doing 7 p.m. here on Monday. That's about 3 days from now, I believe. We will be doing our first Elden Ring stream. It has been a few months since I have played the game. and I'm sure I am quite rusty and will die plenty. So I invite everyone who sees this video or who will eventually see my schedule. The schedule will always be posted. If I don't have it for a stream at the end, it will always be posted and pinned to my Twitter. My Twitter is down below in the description. Feel free to go on ahead and go over there, give it a follow and a like on the notifications, so that way you can stay up to date for all the news and wonderful things that will be coming to the future of this channel. And if you have enjoyed your time so far and have played your way to the end, I thank you and I appreciate you. And go on ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm doing the thing that everyone does. Yes, hit the like and subscribe. Even hit the notification if you like. That way, even if you don't see the schedule, you will always know when I'm available for live video entertainment. So for now, I feel like I had something to say, but I don't quite remember it. I'm sure it'll come to me at 3 a.m. when I wake up in the middle of the night. Thinking something like, did I leave the stove on? But for now, it has been really fun. I'm gonna go ahead and move us over to our ending transition. So it is pretty unique. I like it. It has a very mysterious vibe to it. So yeah, I will be going on ahead and closing us out for the night. The video may take a few minutes, maybe a few seconds, but it will be available for everyone to view and later if you did not manage to catch the stream, or if you're just wishing to kind of check out who I am. I'm sure that not all my information listed here, especially if you want to know things about me, won't be listed anywhere else. So yeah, I thank anyone who comes back to watch this play through, who maybe if you enjoy the game, please let me know, like at me on Twitter or something, say like, hey, I love the Crush the Castle, let's play the rest of it, and I will definitely find a day to do that. But for now, next week I'm planning at least 2 Elden Ring streams, the first one on Monday. And then later that week, I want to do something a little different. I don't know. I heard Slime Rancher got a sequel, and I really enjoyed that game, the first one. It was very, very cheerful, very peaceful. I definitely want to play that. And so yeah, for now, we're going to go ahead and go with our closeout. Thank you all for coming by and watching the video. And have a good night. Oyasumi, minasan.